Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. Okay, I'm just finishing getting set up. I actually forgot that I was going to do these today. Here's Nana. Hello, Nana. Good to see you. I don't know how many people we're going to have in today, but good to see you. Goodbye. That was nasty. Got rid of him real quick. That was nasty. Hello, K Mitch, and welcome. You just missed the drama. It's like, what the hell? We haven't had one of those in here for a while, eh, guys? Nana says we both deleted at the same time. Yeah, I hit him. I just blocked him from the channel. You're getting quick there, Nana. So today, you guys, we're not doing the mini reads. We're just going to do questions. I've got so much on my plate. Whoops, I don't have my camera on. Okay, there we go. Hello, Sandra. Yeah, very sad. Like somebody has nothing better to do with their life than come over and use a racial slur like that. That is nasty. Somebody obviously has way too much time on their hands. Okay, I think I just flipped one over. Hold on. So I'm going to get the cards shuffled up. I totally forgot that I said that I was going to do these today, you guys. So I did a short meditation. Not enough for the mini reads, but there is ask a question if you want to ask a question. We will do that. Also, if there's anything about the new stuff that came out with Barry Morphew, I've been waiting, you guys, to see. I've been checking the court docket and everything to see if Barry Morphew is back in Colorado yet, because he waived his extradition. If you guys haven't seen my post that I made, he was in court for a brief appearance yesterday in Arizona and he waived extradition. So he's not fighting it. He hasn't said who his lawyer is yet. And from what I've heard is Iris Eaton has closed up shop. So I haven't really had the time yet to check into it. I've been trying to get everything done. It's going to be over 100 degrees this week, you guys, here. So I've been trying to get the air conditioners in and everything done in the house that I want to get done before this heat sets in. It's going to be nasty. Oops. All right. Okay, we're ready to go. So anybody wants to ask a question, feel free. While I am waiting, I'm going to go over here and check again. No, it's still saying court appearance is pending extradition for Barry Morphew. And as far as Brian Kohlberger's case, we haven't forgot about that. Nothing new has been added to that either. I was waiting for the judge's order on the continuance, and we haven't got that yet. I thought for sure we would have it on Friday, but we do not have it. So, where can I get this up? Okay, hang on. I have also, while we're waiting for people to put in for questions, I'm going to go here. Because I've had some questions that were asked in the comments of other videos. And one of the questions is it this one? Came back here to listen to your old readings now that Barry has been rearrested. It's amazing how the same cards and how accurate they came out for Suzanne. Nope, that's not it. Okay, here it is here. Sandra said, I heard a lawyer was going to pick up the case pro bono just for publicity. I've not heard any names yet, so I view it as just a rumor at this point. Yeah. Let me look into that, because there's a question here that I've got to ask. Somebody's asked me to ask that question. Has a lawyer come forward to represent Barry? Whoops. Morphew. Okay, let me just see. He's still maintaining his innocence, apparently. Okay, so here we go. We have his lawyers. Hang on a sec. And yeah, his bond is set at $3 million cash. Let me just see, because I seen it here. Yeah, it does say Iris Eaton, who was Morphew's attorney in 2021 but no longer represents him, said prosecutors. His attorneys are, hang on, let me just write this down, is David Bell and Reach Cornfield. Okay, let me look that up. And they've declined any interviews. Barry maintains his innocent. The case has not changed, and the outcome will not either, they said. Okay, so let me look them up. Colorado lawyer. David Bell. Okay, let me just see. Make sure I've got the right one here. Just want to make sure he's in Colorado. or somewhere near there. Oh, he has his own podcast too. Oh, this one's in Kansas City, so that can't be him. Let's see this one. No, he's a corporate lawyer. Fenwick. Where is Fenwick? No, that's not him. Uh, oh my God, this one is so hard. Nope, that's wrongful deaths. No, that's in Virginia. Okay, so let's look for the other one. Wretched Cornfield? Or is it Cornfeld? I just looked at it. Okay, let me look at this one, Nana, and then okay, here is not your average law firm. Criminal, civil, and political. Practice areas, criminal. I want to see a photo of them. It looks like this could be the one. Contact us. Yep, he's in Colorado, so this is him. Team. Oh, and David Beller. Yes, you are right, Nana. Okay, so here, let me show you. I will share this. Okay, so David Beller, this is him here. So he is representing Barry Morphew, and the other one is Richard. I'm trying to find him now. Dan Wright retired. But this is the last name, or the first name, Wretched. Oh, Rick Cornfield here. There's Cornfield right there. So this guy here and this guy here. So these two guys, this guy and this guy, are going to be representing Barry. I'm just doing questions, Des. I mean, if you do want a mini read, I'll do it for you. Because nobody's putting in for questions anyway. So if you do want a mini read, I will do it for you. So yeah, so this guy here and this guy here are representing Barry Morphew. Okay, well, put in for one if you want, and I will do it. David Beller. See, Wretch Cornfeld. Antitrust victory. Wretch Wretch Cornfield secures acquittal in major national chicken price fixing trial. Hmm. Cornfeld, not Field. No wonder I couldn't find him. Cornfeld. But it says Rick. It doesn't say Wretch. So maybe, I don't know. I'm not paying attention today. Um, let's look at photos. Oh, okay. So David Beller and Cornfeld are doing it, but it's from the law firm Wretch Cornfield. Oh, I get it. Okay. So let's. So those are the two. The David Beller and Cornfeld are the ones that are representing him. So he's got two male. Interesting, because he had female lawyers the last time, and now he has um, two males. I got Mama. I got Mama right here. I got you, Des. It's going to be a little different because I'm using different cards because I was only going to do questions, but that's okay. So somebody, I guess if somebody does want a mini, I will do them. If you want a mini and you have a question to throw in there that is not health related, I will do that too. Yeah, this trial is going to be one hell of a circus. Okay, so before I get yours, Des, I had a question that somebody asked. Jules Ann put a comment on the Barry Morphew live that I did when we went over all the paperwork and everything. And she said, Willow, will you do a read on where the girls' minds are at right now, please? So for that question, I'm going to answer it. I'm not going to do a full, I may end up doing a full blast read on it. But I'm going to ask that where are, I love you too, sister. What are Barry Morphew's two girls thinking now? And I guess, how do they feel about their dad being arrested? We've got the King of Swords. This is authority. The dictator, very brutal. We've got the King of Swords in reverse. We've got the Fool. The Fool can also mean like innocence. So don't look at my fingernails, you guys. Like I said, I've been scrubbing walls and floors and everything. And but the Fool also represents some kind of innocence. So I was really thinking that they were going to be different with their dad this time because they've got what they wanted, right? They got the money. Everything is under their name. The businesses, the homes, the vehicles, everything is under the kids' names. He did that on purpose because he knew at some point they were coming at him. Yeah, he was arrested again. You didn't see them lives, Des. I went over all the indictment and everything. He's being held on $3 million cash bond. So he needs cash. No bondsman, nothing. He needs cash. He was arrested. I did 2 lives actually on it, I think. But anyway, so the Fool is coming through. This could be very, very spontaneous. So the reactions could be very spontaneous too. But I feel like with the Fool in this case, where we got the King of Swords in reverse, it's like they think of him as very controlling, like a dictator. So Could this mean that they want to break free from it? We're going to get some clarification on it. Give us some clarification on the King of Swords and the Fool. I'm going to do, I think, maybe a full-blown read on the girls and what they're thinking. Okay, so let's get clarification separately here. Okay, so for the King of Swords, clarification on that. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So we got the King of Swords here in reverse, and we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight is about somebody taking action, right? But this is also somebody who is very rude, very like a bully, very aggressive, very ruthless, very arrogant. So I feel like they may have seen this side of him since he was let go the last time, but this is how they're seeing him. Like a dictator, very rude, very tactless, very forceful, like a bully. And then we got the Fool here. So this could be like not only because the Fool to me is about innocence, like very naive. But this is also beginnings. So could this mean that they're not going to think he's innocent no more? Let's see. The Fool. Why is the Fool there? Because to me, that's like somebody very childish, somebody very naive, not realizing what's happening, like an innocence, right? Let's see why that's there, because it could totally mean something else. We got the Five of Wands in reverse. See, the Five of Wands for me upright is the bully card. So we got bullying and rude stuff and somebody that's like a dictator, somebody that is very forceful and ruthless and arrogant. That's how they're describing their father. So now with the Fool and then the Five of Wands coming up in reverse, this is the end of the conflict. So are they not going to be fooled no more? So they could have taken a turn. Like with everything that's happened since the charges were dismissed without prejudice, did they really truly see him for who he was? Like putting everything in their name. Like, why would you do that if you weren't guilty? You know what I mean? So is this, we're not going to be the Fool anymore? This is a new beginning from here forward? Because I got the Five of Wands in reverse. This is an end of a conflict. In the upright, to me, that's my bully card. And we got bullying here too. So for my bully card to be in reverse, it's telling me it's the end of the conflict. It's the end of being forced to do certain things. It's finally like getting some peace. I want another one. The Ten of Wands. This is failure to delegate anymore. Like we're not listening anymore. We're walking away from the situation. This is also that he put too much responsibility on them. And I think that they may have finally seen the light. So I'm going to stick with my original feeling. And this is to answer Jules_Ann, her question. What are the girls thinking? I feel like they have gotten older, and I think they may have finally seen his true colors. I'm going to ask, what did they think? Let me give it a shuffle. What did they think about their dad putting everything in their name? What did they think about that? The World, right? This is no closure. The world in reverse means that there's no closure. So because he was still worried about being arrested again, that's why he did it. We all knew that. But this is also feeling incomplete. This is an emptiness. I believe that they felt like they finally knew that he did this. Look at all the cards coming out in reverse. Every single one except the Fool. They're not going to be fooled anymore. They may have turned the tides. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. This is like somebody being really foolish especially with money, because the Pentacles are all about money. This is somebody being irresponsible, being lazy. Um, this is somebody who's like a procrastinator, but very immature and foolish. So to me, it's almost like he took advantage of their youth. He took advantage of, them being in mourning, like their mother's missing. Like he fully took advantage. And I think over the years, they have smartened up a bit and they are realizing that maybe he is responsible for this. And with the Fool coming upright, it's almost like you're not fooling us no more. This is a new beginning for us. You're out of our life. You're away from us now. It's a new beginning. So I don't know if they're going to be supportive like they were with him before. We're going to have to wait and see. But I do think that they have more questions now than what they did before, and they're really second guessing standing behind him. Okay, DD. Let's go. Let's get a card from Cosmic Insights for you, DD. For you, Des, not DD, for Des. Let's get a Cosmic Insight. Okay, let me just get this off my screen. Oh, wait, what was the other question? I'll do it after your read. In between yours and DD, I will answer this other one. Somebody asked me if the mother was involved with Lily and Jack. So, okay. So let me just write it because I want to close out this window because my computer is Lily and Jack, the mom. Okay, let me just close this out because I can't see my other screen for my activity. Okay, so in between your read and DD, I will answer that question about Lily and Jack. Okay, for Des. What do we got for Des? Commitment. Things are getting serious. Ooh. That can mean good or bad. Okay, Nana, you take care. It's okay. It's okay, Nana. Okay, so the commitment, things are getting serious. That can be good or bad. Let's see what comes out with that. The Six of Wands, this is a victory. It's a triumph. And then we got the Five of Pentacles. Repaying a debt, this is a recovery from something, and it's financial. So it's a financial recovery. So along with the commitment is saying things are getting serious. This is up for you to decipher. We haven't really talked in a long time, so I don't know what's going on with your life, but I know that the Six of Wands is a total victory. This is going to be a celebration and a success. So whatever you are questioning regarding if something is going to work out, I do feel it's going to work out, but I feel like there's more than just one victory here because there's a victory and then there's a success. So I feel like it could be your trip that's coming. And at the end of that trip, there's going to be some kind of success. The victory is going to be things that are going to go well. But there's another success with this too. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is a positive change. It's some kind of financial relief coming. So let's see what this is about. Okay, so the Six of Wands with this victory and success. First, I want to know about the victory. What is the victory regarding? What is the victory regarding? We've got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands in reverse is about some kind of failure. So I don't know if you were expecting something to fail or something to go wrong. But I feel with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's like you got to stop thinking negative because you're going to manifest that. As things stand right now, I see the victory, I see the success. I'm going to pull a card for each, but for the victory, it's like, don't sabotage yourself. It's almost like you're manifesting something to go wrong. It's almost like how I haven't seen the benefit of it yet. So it's got to be bad. It's not going to go well. You got to stop manifesting that, because I do feel like that trip is going to go really well, but you've got to stop like second guessing, or, you know, the no rewards part of this. It's almost like I feel like there's been some kind of little setback. I don't know what it is. Don't say it in chat because I can see my screen. I got my screen up, but I almost see like there's been some kind of little setback, and it's regarding the trip. But I feel like it's still going to turn out all right. You just got to keep staying positive, regardless of whatever this setback was. That's not how this is going to end. It's still going to end in victory, even though I feel like somebody is going to try and sabotage it. Like, it's like, oh God, look at that. This is what's happening. Now it's not going to go well. No, you got to stay positive. Okay, and I want one on the success part of this, and it's the world. Um, Almost like a feeling of incompleteness. So maybe the victory and success are one and the same, because I feel like the trip is going to go well. And then after the trip, there's some kind of success. But I feel like you are really second guessing this for some reason. So I don't know if somebody's tried to put some pins in your balloon or something, because I've got lack of closure, lack of achievement, feeling incomplete. And I feel like this is going to be when you're home, once you're home. Don't overthink things with this, sis, because I feel like this could almost be like a self sabotage. Even if there's little setbacks, I'm still getting the Six of Wands, and that's a victory and success. So something's going to go right. You just got to let the other stuff be. Don't read too much into it, because sometimes things aren't always what they seem, is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see for the Five of Pentacles. This is a recovery. This is a positive change. Also, a repaying of some debt. Okay, so I got the Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. Oops, sorry. So there's a Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. I already said that the Five of Pentacles in reverse is all about money. It's about repaying debts and stuff like that. And it's some kind of relief or a recovery, like a positive change happening. And with this, I've got the rewards and results are going to be harvested. But this also comes with, you've got to have patience and you got to plan properly. And again, I feel like the victory success is this, maybe the success, like things are going to work out in your favor. There's going to be a positive change, and it has to do with money on both fronts. So this could be the success when you get back home. I know what you're supposed to do when you get back home. Is this a positive that you got to go balls to the walls if you want this to be a success? Because I feel like there's something that's brewing here. And I feel like you're taking it as a negative, but I get where it's coming from. It's like, okay, come on. If you want 100% from me, you got to give 100%. And these are the things I need you to do. And I feel almost like you're taking that as a negative when it's somebody that's just trying to boost you to get you to do things that maybe you're procrastinating on, because there's some procrastination in here too. Um, hmm, yeah. And to me, it's like if you let this ponder too much in your mind, it's coming out as a negative when it's not. I think maybe you may be taking something the wrong way. because financially I see a success, and I've got the victory and then a success here. So I feel like it's the success there is with the money thing. Um, but I also feel like somebody's getting impatient. Let's see. Yeah, the Five of Swords in reverse. This is a resolution. This is like a compromise. It's in reverse. So it's almost like for things to go forward, you got to do certain things, and somebody may be getting a little impatient with that. That's what this conflict here might be. But it's not like I'm walking away if you don't get this done and get this over and done with. But I feel like it is an issue somewhat. And I'm seeing a success with that at the end with the, because Pentacles, like it's about the money, and we got success, and we got a harvest of rewards, growth, progress, perseverance, um, positive change. So I feel like that is the success. Let's see what we got here. Good morning, Cyber. Oops. Ooh, there we go. We got two there. Okay, not enough. See, somebody's frustrated in the relationship. And that's what I mean. Like, you've got to get on this, because I think somehow with this, somebody may be getting a little impatient and may be voicing that to you. And it may be happening now. I think there may be some little hints that have been given. But I feel like at the end of this vacation thing that you're going on, somebody is going to really insist that you get things moving, because it's frustrating to them that you guys can't be the way that he wants you guys to be right now because of what is looming, right? So you got to get that done. Keys on a ring. This is a decision. This is options, but this is also a lot of decisions. Unconventional string along, one night stand. Like, somebody is starting to get impatient. So you got to get on this, sister, and you got to get it done, because, I mean, he wants to be with you. He wants to be a family unit, and that can't happen until other things are done, right? So that's where I feel like things are at. And it's almost like I feel like there may have been some bumps that have come up. Don't let them get you down. Just take them as they were given. And I think they're like just like trying to hint, like, we got to get this moving along. Okay, so the other question that was asked, Lily and Jack, is the mother involved? I'm going to go the yes and no first. Is Lily and Jack's mother? And it just went on the floor. So, yes. Seeing the whole picture. So the cards are saying that she's involved. The mother. Let's see. I haven't even, you guys, I have been so busy, and I know you guys want an updated read on Lily and Jack. You want also updated reads on two other cases. I'm trying to get the time set aside. I have to be in the right mind frame. But let's see. So we asked if Lily and Jack's mother was involved with them going missing, and it came up yes. So let's see what comes out with that. What's it about? The Magician. She made them disappear. Ooh, this is manipulation. This is deception. The Magician in reverse. To me, this is like making somebody disappear. You know how a magician makes something disappear? She made them disappear. We've got the Two of Wands. This is planning. So this was planned. This was a plan. She had some decisions to make, and she planned this. So this was premeditated. Whatever she did with the kids was premeditated, because the Two of Wands stand upright is making plans. It's a decision, this or this. It's two, right? It's this or this. Wands are doing something. Wands are an action card. This is all about taking risks too and leaving the comfort of your surroundings. So yes, I do feel like she is involved. She wasn't just laying in bed sleeping. I do feel like she was involved. Cyber. Please see the pinned message and my... I don't know why this keeps doing this. My studio just went out on me. Let me just get it back up. Okay. All right. DD. Let's see. DD. 2. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending and something beginning. So things are about to change. And gambling. Problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. So this is for DD. Let's get some clarification cards on them. A cycle is about to go through again. I do feel like the gambling and the cycles are connected. Like he's going through the same thing yet again. Let's see. Fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. So let's see. What is the clarification for the cycles? The Fool. This is beginnings. This is like some kind of innocence. And we got justice in reverse. This is somebody being dishonest. This is unaccountability. This is somebody that when it's in reverse, it's about not taking responsibility for your actions. So I do feel like there's a big loss coming here. And it's going to hit him legally. And I don't think this has to do with either of you two, Des. Not you and not Delia. This is something else. He's going to have some legal problems. This could also be work related or another relationship, but I'm feeling like it's more something with his work and some legal issues happening there. He's not taking accountability for something. We'll get some more on that. The gambling. This is problems with addiction or bad finances. The Page of Swords. This is somebody who's very impulsive. He's doing things impulsively that are end up going to cost him financially. And we got again the Five of Swords. This is like inner conflict with himself. It's like, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because this is what I want. This is what's going to make me happy. But these two are connected. It's going to cause major problems in his life. I feel like his job could be at risk too. And it's all about not taking accountability for something. I thought at first that this could be another relationship thing that was going on, but no, I believe this is work related. He has a lot of difficulties right now, and I feel like he has a lot of legal issues also going on that you don't know about. We got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is lies, trickery. This is somebody who's very sneaky. So I feel like he got caught in something. And we got the World upside down. Like, this is feeling incomplete. This is lack of closure. It's almost like, let me get one more because there's 2 cards there. Let's get another one. Oh, let's shuffle it first. The World upside down. That's like something's incomplete. Lack of closure. Things aren't going the way that I wanted or expected them to go. I feel like he could lose his job. He's been caught in something. The Queen of Wands. Demanding, vengeful. The Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very... This could be somebody who's very It could be a bully card too, but I feel like this is somebody who's higher up in the chain that is very demanding and very vengeful. Like somebody is saying, no, had enough. He's had enough chances. Now it's time to take action, and his world is going to be turned upside down. I feel, does this has to do something with finances? It's either his job, there's some kind of legal, something legal going on with him. Um, oh boy. Are you sure he took time off work, or was he fired? Or did he get a suspension? Because I feel this is work related. It's he was caught doing something and he's going to pay the price for it, and it's going to hurt him financially. He may not recover from it. Kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. He's taken this time to get either better acquainted with somebody or with somebody new. And he wants a bigger commitment, I feel, with this person, because he feels like financially he's almost screwed. There's something going on, sister. I don't know if you do know about it or you don't, but these cards are saying that there's something financially going on, something with his finances, and I feel it has to do with his job. The Seven of Swords is like there was some kind of scheme, and he was really sneaky and cunning, like trickery involved there, but he got caught. And somebody higher up is saying no. And that's why the justice is in reverse. This is not taking accountability. This is unfairness. This is legal flaws. So he's feeling like this is unfair. So I don't know if he's fighting it, but there's some kind of dishonesty that he was caught. Ooh, interesting, sister. Interesting. I'm not so sure that he took a leave. I think that there's more to this than you think. Wow. Is sister even still here? Let me just refresh this because my there's something going on. Are you sure he took time off? That's what he's saying, because I see something totally different. And I feel like he's got legal issues coming out as yin yang, and it doesn't have anything to do with you or Delia. This is something financial. And he's scared it's going to ruin him. So we'll have to talk after this. Because what I just seen there, it's something with his job. It's financial, and there's legal issues there. There's him not taking accountability, him trying it's some kind of scheme that they had going on, him and maybe somebody else. I don't know, but I see he got caught in this, or got caught up in it. And his finances right now, he is terrified. And there's legal issues, and it has nothing to do with you or D. So there you go with that. Okay, so I'm going to, where was that? I did answer the Jack and Lily question. Okay, does anybody else have a question? If not, I'm going to wrap it up. Now I'm anxious to call my sister and find out what this shit's all about. Okay. If nobody else has any questions or wants a mini read, if there's nobody here that wants any, if you do, put it in chat. If not, I'm going to wrap it up. Just make sure there was no other questions there. Des, you didn't know that Barry Morphew had been arrested again? Indicted. 3 million cash bond. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody else wants a mini read or a question, so I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to thank you guys all for being here. This week I'm going to try and get 2 reads. I'm going to try and get the Lily and Jack updated read done and the one regarding Barry Morphew. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up, you guys. I'm going to end it like I always do. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Please give this video a like, and I will see you in the reads coming this week. And hopefully we will be able to cover the Barry Morphew stuff. As I know right now, we are not allowed to live stream it. So maybe I will watch it and give you guys updates as it's going. Kate, did you want a read, hon? If you do, get it in now. I was going to wrap it up, but I will wait if you do want a mini read. If you want one, Kate, I get it in now. You can put it in. Okay. And if you want, you can have a question in there as long as it's not health related. Kate. So I'll give you a mini read. You can include a question. Okay, you want a question? Okay. So just give me your question. What question do you want answered? You want a mini? Okay, ask a question. You can also put a question in there, as long as it's not health related. Kate Bell. Just general? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Kate Bell. Whoops, where is it? That was from the previous. I thought one had flipped over when I was putting them back. There we go. Cosmic. Mercury retrograde. Electronic issues, communication issues, reviewing everything. Communication issues. Okay, so what are the communication issues about? Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords. This is a breakthrough. This is also a success of some kind. And the Ace of Swords is also... Swords are about logic and reasoning, right? With the Ace, it's a positive. So there's going to be some kind of breakthrough. You may be learning the truth about something. And don't forget, this is about regarding some kind of communication you're going to get about this. We also got the Hierophant. This is about morals and ethics, traditions. Let's see what we get on it. Absolutely, Sandra Lee. If you want one, put it in. It's if you want a mini read, they're $25. If you want just a question, they're $20. So, some kind of communication issues. You're going to be looking at everything, and it's so whatever this truth is that's about to come out, you're going to really have to look into it and really ponder it, like really think about it, about the information that you're going to be getting, because there may be some issues with it. So this is a breakthrough though, and you're going to finally get the truth. The Ace of Swords is all about truth, logic, reasoning, and truth, and I'm getting truth. So the truth, that was me. Let me grab the one that fell on the floor. Oh. I would have kept that out, Kate, if it would have come out in the shuffle, but that was me. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. Okay, let's see. So the Ace of Swords, what's this breakthrough? What's the success that's about to happen? The truth, what's it about? We got the Six of Swords. This is about accepting lessons. This is about leaving something behind, moving forward, leaving something behind. I feel like something recently has changed and you didn't understand why. So I think that you're going to get the truth as to why somebody moved on with something or physically moved on. Like, and I'm not saying in death. I'm saying somebody has moved on, putting some distance maybe between you and this person. And I feel like almost like I don't think they meant to like put that much distance between you and them. It was more of they wanted you to learn a lesson, but it turned into something more. And I feel like you're finally going to get the truth as to why this person did that. The Hierophant is about morals and values. We got the Three of Pentacles. This is about the collaborations and teamwork. Things weren't working out the way that they thought that it was going to work out. So what I'm getting from this, Kate, is you're going to find out why this person moved on, maybe left something behind unfinished with you. Like, to me, it's like they didn't give you a reason why they did this. It's almost like I can almost see up and leaving. Like up and just saying, forget it, I'm not doing this no more. But I feel like this communication, I feel like you're going to finally find out the truth as to why that happened. Because I think you're still questioning it. Even though they may have said certain things like excuses, it wasn't the true reason. So I feel like you're finally going to have the reason as to why somebody moved on. Now, this could be either a relationship wise or something that you were involved with somebody that just up and said, enough, I'm gone, and left. And put distance between you without really giving you an explanation for it. I feel like you're finally going to get that. And with the Hierophant, this is about morals and values. So I feel like this person felt like the goals that you and this person had weren't the same, kind of drifted apart from where it started, kind of drifted apart. And the end game was you guys ended up with different goals. This person also felt like they were putting more effort in than you were. So they felt like this was the way to go. see. Okay. Let's see what you got here. Abundance. This is keeping a positive mindset. That's what it's all about, keeping a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Addiction. This is somebody who's very codependent. Maybe somebody who is very controlling. This all has to do with this, right? So was somebody feeling, either you or the other person feeling like somebody was controlling things more than the other? But I do see different goals. Whereas at the beginning, you guys thought that you had the same goal, you were working towards the same goal. Somewhere in there, things changed. The hammer, yes, sabotaging, rebuilding, right? So they wanted to go off on their own and do things their way, maybe. But that's what I got from that. So I feel like you're finally going to get the truth as to why somebody moved on and distanced themselves from you. You're finally going to get them answers. Okay, Sandra, do you have a question that you want answered with your read? Or do you just want to see what comes out? It's up to you. No health questions, but if you do want one question included in that, I will include it. And this is today only, you guys, because I said questions. So Sandra, let me know in chat if you do have a question you would like to include. Hello, Carol. Hello. Good to see you. Sandra? Yes? No? I'm waiting on Sandra to see if she has a question that she wants answered in there. I don't know why my studio keeps shutting down. Sandra Lee, do you have a question that you want to include? Please put a yes or no or a question if you have one in the chat. Carol says, no questions, no read, no money. I'm waiting on Sandra. Sandra, I'm going to give it a minute, and if I don't see anything in the chat, I'm just going to go ahead and do, like, just generally. But if you do want to include a question, you got to get it in now. Oh, give me 2 seconds. I got a delivery coming to the door, so good timing. Sandra, when I get back, if you do want a question included, please put it in the chat. Okay. What is Abby's intentions towards or with you? Okay. For Sandra Lee, what is Abby's intentions towards or with Sandra? What is Abby's intentions? hubby's intentions. Gambling. This is the card that came out, gambling, problems with addictions or gambling, bad finances. But what I'm getting from this is she's taking a chance. Whether this is for you to help her through something, I don't know if maybe she has a problem with some kind of addiction or not managing money, but I do feel like I'm not going to say that this is all of her intentions. We're going to see what comes out here, but I feel like she needs you. She needs you to help her get through some kind of problem that she's having, whether that be with some kind of addiction or finances. But there's problems that she has that she needs your help with. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. Be careful, because the Queen of Swords is somebody who's very manipulative, overly critical, like very critical of maybe others. This could be regarding herself. Oh, that was me. Let's see. We'll wait until everything comes out to make a final decision on what I think the cards are saying. There we go. Got the Nine of Pentacles. This is wanting to be successful. This is about home life and wanting a successful home. So this could all be about finances. So I don't want to say that it's financially motivated, but there are finances in all three of these cards. But I do know that there's some issues that she may be having that she needs help from you. The Queen of Swords in reverse this is somebody who's very overcritical and very manipulative. And the Nine of Pentacles upright is like luxury, like somebody wants to make a profit in their home life. So I don't know if she's wanting maybe to move in or whatever, but I feel like okay, let's go. We got the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who feels victimized, helpless, powerless. Okay, with the Eight of Swords, this is somebody who's always playing the victim. Okay, we got that with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody like really critical of others. This is somebody who's very manipulative. But in the same aspect, the clarification card for that is the Eight of Swords in upright. This is somebody who feels like they've got no other choice. They feel victimized. They feel helpless and powerless, and they need help. The Seven of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's like almost wanting to give up. So it's almost like this is her last hope at some kind of success or something working out, that you're her last hope. The Nine of Pentacles. This is about making a profit and having your home life, like a luxurious home life, very profitable. We got the Hermit. This is like a self-reflection. This is contemplating things. This is somebody who likes their solitude, but they reflect back a lot on things that they've done. So they may come out of character to make a change in that. But I feel like here with the manipulation, that's kind of like a manipulation. The Hermit could also be like, look at me, I'm always alone. I need somebody. You know what I mean? Because with the Nine of Pentacles, this is all about getting a profit, like having a luxurious home life. I think that's the main goal. And we've got the Queen of Swords. This is in reverse. So what do we have here? We got twice. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. We got it here, and now we have it here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, this is somebody who's very malicious and manipulative. Somebody who's very spiteful and bitter. I feel like in the past, your life hasn't been very good. I feel like there were times that she could have been victimized, but I feel like a lot of that was her own doing. But now she's looking to turn that around, and she's going to try and do that by whatever means possible. Um, I feel like you're her savior. To her, you're the only one that can save her or make things better for her. But just watch out, because I've got the Queen of Swords twice here. That's manipulation. Make sure that you're not being manipulated. But I'm telling you, this person isn't one who likes too many people around. And that could be because the Hermit coming out with the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is manipulation, and this is somebody just solitude, just me and you. And that also keeps others from seeing what's going on, right? So be very careful if this person tries to isolate you from others, or tries to get others to maybe not want to come around when they're there with you or whatever. Girl talk. Moving on. Happily single, living in the moment. Hmm. Not today. Look at this. Not dealing with hurt, avoiding conversations, still angry. I feel like this person is still very bitter. Queen of Swords is bitterness too. I feel, if you want my honest opinion of what just came out, Sandra, I feel like this person needs your help, and they feel like you're the only one that they can either get to help them, but they are also going to try and isolate you from everybody else. And it's going to be, how can I say this? They're going to, the way that they do it, it's going to, they're going to act like someone is like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean that person to take it that way, when in fact they did. Um, there's a lot of manipulation here. It's almost like ready to give up. I need help. I feel trapped. I feel victimized. I feel helpless and powerless. And the Queen of Swords, it's like overly critical of others, very manipulative, could be very rude at times. The Queen of Swords, and we got the Queen of Swords in reverse again here. You know, very bitter, spiteful, cruel. Let's see what the short meaning on the side says. Wisdom and clarity. A sharp mind. Yeah, this person knows how to go and get what they want. And what they want, the end result is they just want this luxurious home, everything as they want it, but it's going to come through manipulation and isolation. Just be careful. Like myself, I'll help whoever I can, but just be careful when helping people that you're not being taken advantage of. Because with the Queen of Swords coming out twice on both sides, that's a lot of manipulation. Be very careful, because they can manipulate your home life and isolate you from others and play the victim in whatever fallout comes from that. They play the victim, and that's to gain sympathy, right? So be careful with helping people. Um, just be very careful. Keep your eyes and ears open, Sandra, and watch the red flags. Sandra says, oh boy, I could feel the manipulation. Yeah, it came out twice. Coming out once is one thing, but then coming out twice, you know what I mean? Especially with, or was it? I forget what came out with it now. See, there's my my memory. Oh, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords coming out in reverse. That's not good. That's like almost manipulation. They're going to do whatever they want, whatever they have to do um, to get this home life that they want. You know, the money. There's a money issue here too. So I don't know if she's having money troubles or if there's an addiction problem which is causing money troubles. I see a little bit of money troubles in there, but I see a whole lot of manipulation. I feel like this person does a lot of manipulation to get what they want. So be careful of that. Be careful who you help, especially if it's somebody that can cause a divide within your family. You know what I mean? With your home life. Because I feel like with the Hermit coming out with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's almost like they're going to try and keep you away from everybody so they don't tell you, look at, this is what I see. This is what we see. You're being manipulated. You're being used. And it's for their benefit. So be very careful when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, so if that is it, we will wrap it up. Just see here if there's anything else that came through. Okay, Carol, you take care. It was good seeing you. And hopefully we've got a live. I got hair in my mouth. A live this week with Barry Morphew coming back to face the charges. Hopefully. Uh-oh. The family divide is already there. Well, it came out. That's the Hermit. That's all about being alone, like solitude. And that may be that this person wants to keep, at least when she's around you, she doesn't want anybody else around because she feels that they'll catch on to the manipulation. And it could ruin everything for her, right? So be very careful, Sandra. I will be saying a prayer for you. Don't let people use you or manipulate you. You don't need that. Nobody needs that. Yes, have a good Sunday, everyone. Yeah, my nails are horrible. Look at, it's all coming off. Look at, I broke this one. It's all coming off. I've been scrubbing walls. I've been painting. I've been doing floors and windows and air conditioners and outside and inside and in my garden. I need to get this nail polish off. It's horrible. Look at that. Horrible. And that's paint. The dark one on top of my nail there. But yeah, I got to do them again. Okay, you guys, go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for coming out and allowing me to do a read for you if you got a read or a question answered. I appreciate you guys so, so much. So we'll wrap it up. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Sandra says, thank you. Going to be a tough decision how to move forward. You'll make the right one. Just don't let anybody choose your decisions for you. Make yourself a sheet, Sandra. Pros and cons, right? And list your pros and cons of keeping this person in your life, right? Love you guys. See you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.